We had, several years ago, we had a VOA article. It's about how to reduce accent, right? It's by Linda Baker, a South Korea teacher who is an English teacher, called into VOA, asked for help because his student, Korean teacher's student, complained about his accent. And he called for help. How can I improve my pronunciation? Let me sound more like American. And Linda Baker said, give us some suggestions. Today we are going to do part two. Part two, okay? And the part two is Linda would suggest actually listen to music. Very, very helpful. That was exactly what did I do. What did I do yesterday in my class? So I kind of find some related material to my own experience for you to listen to. So this is my today's one of the three main part of the lesson. Okay. So I have a 2-hour Chinese class weekly on Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 3. Usually, there are all foreign students come, but if you are interested in helping foreigner, be our guest, okay? Just come to my class, be our guest. Sometimes I will let student, native speaker student, to say something related to what we have just learned. But through another student, they speak a little bit different from me. It's good for learner because they can learn from different speaker speaking the same idea. Oh, they can catch different accent, different presentation speed, some more clear, some more unclear. But they gain a lot of benefit from listening to other people. Last year, I have several students from Dongnanya Suo. They are my regular helping student. Okay. Okay. Move on to another topic I'm going to talk today. It's about fluency. Because after the 2-hour Chinese lesson, I have a 1-hour English lesson. But actually, I'm not talking about the English. I'm talking about the language learning in general. The class name is How to Learn a Foreign Language Well. So a lot of students who may have the idea of what's going on in my class, some already I present here. So most of the students come to my class, they are from other departments. Yesterday, I asked a question, what do you want to improve most about the language? It doesn't have to be English, some Chinese. Most of students talking about the speaking. Okay, it's the same. My expectation is also speaking because I asked a similar question many years. All of the students want to speak better. Okay, so we talk about the fluency, how to achieve fluency. Okay. And I gave the article is about the input-based fluency. If you get a lot of input, not focus on the grammar study, and because the grammar study will force you to think about language in translation, but it's not good for in your real-time speaking. When you speak to people in real time, no time to think. So it's kind of instant decode, instant react. Okay? And what is it to do with this? My today's another part is that you to listen to how to improve your fluency by AJ. And if we have another time, I will let you listen to the secret to improve your English by another speaker. So we got 3 listening material today. Okay. One is about reduced accent by listening to music from VOA. Another is the two relevant topic to improve your language fluency. Okay. So that's my plan. You find that he speak the idea he's taught very close to my approach. Actually, a lot of idea is not from myself, but by a very famous professor called Stephen Krashen. Okay, input based. So, but he just talk in another way, in the easy English. So let's listen. And I will maybe ask you a few questions and pause sometime. Can you remember, do you still remember what AJ said? If you want to use movie to help you, I think watching movie is a great strategy. Why? It's entertaining, right? The activity itself, watching movie is so fun, right? But the problem is, they speak so fast. And the content may be so different. The problem is, sometimes you just cannot follow purely in English. So here is some strategy. It's exactly the same I told the student yesterday. A lot of you may hear different people use different strategy, but the key is how smartly use some method to increase your comprehensibility. Is the key. Some students will use this method. Okay, watch a movie, turn on subtitle. Subtitle is, what is subtitle? 字幕. There is another name we call closed caption. If you go to YouTube, there's a small icon they call CC. CC means closed caption. 也是字幕的意思. But they are a little bit different. CC has another meaning. You can CC email to another people, right? That CC means carbon copy, 副本. Carbon copy. Carbon 就是碳. Carbon copy. That's different meaning. But the CC in movie originally means 字幕. So if the movie is made in English, language in English, the CC means that the English text. But the subtitle can be another foreign language. For example, Chinese. Do you understand? 翻译成你的语言, that's subtitle. But the CC usually refers to the original transcript of that language. But now people use that interchangeably. Sometimes you hear subtitle, sometimes hear the CC. Okay, so what I suggest is that maybe the first time, okay, this is so interesting story, great movie, you want to watch it several times. Let's assume that it's not a boring. So the first time you focus on the enjoyment. You don't want any English that you miss, so that you cannot fully understand the movie, right? So what kind of language is best? Of course, your mother language, right? So you can switch the movie into your language subtitle. That would be Chinese. So you first run, you look at the Chinese subtitle. You fully understand. If you can turn the voice into Chinese, even better. You just relax.